Ayun guys, kagagaling ko lang sa Toyota, diretso na sana ako doon sa Honda eh. Kaya lang, tumawag si Mrs. sabi, "Hoy, it's garbage day, labas mo yung basura." Man, alam mo niyo naman, pag si Mrs. sabi niya, "Jump, I go how high." Okay? Tsaka yung, tawag doon, yung bunso namin, buisit. Trabaho niya yun eh. Ay, mamimiss kita. Madidesisyonan ka na ba ngayon? Kapasok muna tayo sandali. Meron tayong pagkain kay Mrs. Alam niyo ba guys, pinaka ayokong yung meron akong appointment. Tapos, madi-distract because I have to go take the garbage out. Anyways, since nandito na tayo sa bahay, before I go, I still got a couple minutes. Let me summarize what happened sa Toyota. Yung sales agent na kausap ko, his name is Dan. I like him very much. Very professional. Sa akin, importante yun, who I'm dealing with. Because, it's important that you deal and only transact with professionals, right? Sabi niya sa akin, "Mark, so when are you gonna make a decision sa Toyota Cross?" Sabi ko sa kanya, "Dan, I'm gonna be 100% transparent with you. Meron akong appointment ngayon sa Honda. Okay? It's just business. I want to be 100% transparent. And titignan nila yung Highlander. Tapos, they're gonna give me an offer." Kala ko magagalit siya. But you know what? There's nothing better than being 100% because that's how we do business, right? So sabi niya sa akin, "You know what, Mark? Kung gusto mo, dalin mo tong Toyota Cross na demo. Yung puti na nandun sa labas, right? Take it to Honda. Drive it around. Take it for the day. Baka magbago yung isip mo." Sabi ko sa kanya, "Dan, I would love to and I appreciate that. Pero kailangan nilang makita yung Highlander because you're gonna do another appraisal, right?" So, yun ang gagawin natin ngayon. Okay? Bibigay ko na yung pagkain ni Mrs. because nagtatrabaho siya. Right now it's go time sa business niya. And she needs my 100% full support. Ginagawa po niya yung kailangan niyang gawin and all of the things na hindi niya kailangan gawin, ako na gumagawa. That's why, I'm in charge of, the car buying situation. Okay guys? So, let's go to Honda. Ito guys, malapit na tayo sa Brantford Honda. We're car shopping today. Yes sir! Ito ang trabaho ni Kuya Puto ngayong araw ng Monday. Tignan natin what they're gonna offer me. I was here last Thursday also. Binigyan nila ako ng quote for an HRV. But, we're gonna see what they can offer Kuya Puto for maybe a Honda Passport, katulad ng meron kami dati, and an HRV. A CRV. Let's see what they can offer me, di ba? Parada muna tayo and we'll see what they have to say, di ba? Daming tao ah. Ayun, nandito tayo sa Honda. Tingnan natin kung gugulangan tayo ng ng salesperson ngayon. But one thing I can say, kung preparado ka, if you come prepared, bago ka pumunta sa dealership, the power should be on your side. Advantage should be on your side. Just make sure that you've done your research, di ba? I'm gonna turn this off and pasok muna tayo. So we are here right now at Brantford Honda. Nice black CRV. Accord yata to. Very nice. Yun ang gusto ko, yung Ridgeline. Anyways, naghihintay tayo. Finance manager is about to come out. And re-work daw niya yung numbers. And we'll see kung ano yung offer niya sa atin para sa puting CRV 2025. Mga ate at mga kuya, eto ang gwapo. Honda Ridgeline 2025, $249 weekly. Oh my god. So magkano yan? $1,000, over $1,000 a month because taxes and everything. Man, ang ganda nito. I've never had a pickup truck dahil hindi naman ako bagay sa pickup truck, or maybe I am, pero if I was to ever drive a pickup truck, siguro ito. Ang gwapo. Lahat itim, oh. You know? Nice black paint, nice black wheels. Ang bango sa loob. Brand new Honda smell. You know, to all of those people out there na, you know, if you drive a Honda, you know what I'm talking about. You know, pag pumasok kayo sa loob ng bagong Honda, you know, merong distinctive na amoy, di ba? 2025. Magandang tignan, pero masakit sa bulsa yan. Ayan, no? Pati yung tonneau cover, meron siya. I don't think you have to do anything to this truck. You know? If you have the budget, you live once, man. You know, you get hit by a bus tomorrow, magpakasaya ka na. At least, sumaya ka, di ba? Sabi nga, meron akong YouTuber na pinafollow. Sabi niya, you know, life is too short to drive boring cars. Yung loob, leather. Ang ganda-ganda, guys. As in, ang ganda-ganda. But this is not what we came here for. Kaya pag nasa dealership kayo, mag-iingat kayo. Dahil maraming tukso dito. As in, sobrang dami ng tukso. Make sure you stick to the goal. Make sure you stick to the plan. Okay? Huwag kayong magpaka-akit. Huwag kayong magpa-akit sa mga tuksong katulad nito. Pero, man, ang ganda niya talaga. As in, super ganda. Dika, balik na tayo dun sa desk nung agent para hindi na tayo maakit. I got the worksheet. You wanna see? Ayun. So, kung 36 months, $299.54. Kung 48 months, $278.90. And kung 60 months, which is 5 years, it's $248.70. Not bad. And 3,000 pa rin yung equity na binibigay nila sa Toyota Highlander. So ginagawa ko, I'm trying to get itong mga fees na to be waived because hindi ko babayaran yan. So we'll see. And we're gonna test drive the truck in 5-10 minutes. We're just grabbing the keys. So ganito itsura ng worksheet. So gagawin ko pag na-test drive ko to, magdadrive ako sa Cambridge Honda. And I'm gonna see kung kaya nilang i-beat itong mga numbers na to. This is how I do business when it comes to leasing cars, purchasing cars. So this is a 2025 Honda CR-V. All-wheel drive in white, just like the wife wants it. That's the sticker price. LX 4-wheel drive. And this is the inside, the test drive natin. Smells like a brand new Honda. I like it. This is much bigger than a Toyota Cross.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Much bigger.
And when you compare to like the RAV4, there's a lot more convenience aspects. Like for example, the Toyota RAV4 rear doors open to about here.
I noticed that, yeah.
Right? But the 90-degree is so helpful.
No, plus, you know what? We've had nothing but Hondas also.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't even have to question anything about this.
Yeah.
CRV's a CRV, man. It's solid. Like I said, the only point of contention is how much exactly to the dollar my insurance broker will quote me. That's all it is. So guys, this might be the replacement for doon sa Toyota Highlander namin. Base model lang siya. This is all we need dahil lease lang naman to for the business, diba? It's not a personal vehicle. Ito lang di ko nagustuhan, hubcaps, ang gulong niya. Akala ko, you know, alloy wheels, but you know what? Basta all-wheel drive siya, yun ang importante. And it's a CRV. And it has like the heated seats. It has like the remote start and ang bango, brand new smell. That's all we need, really. So, this would work. Tignan lang natin kung kaya natin baratin muna. Dahil $250, $248 bi-weekly. Baka pwede pa natin mabarat yun ng kahit konti. Diba? This is great. I have no problems with this whatsoever. I like this. Yun. So like I said, gagawin natin, pupunta tayo sa Cambridge Honda. Meron akong kilala doon. We're gonna take these numbers na binigay sa atin and sasabihin natin, can you beat that or can we get more? Negotiations, baby. That's how we do. Okay. Hintayin natin yung kausap natin para malabas natin to. Ayun, nasa bahay na tayo. hindi ko na vinlog yung test drive ng CRV because meron akong naramdaman na hindi maganda. Okay, parang, I don't know, did I just got discriminated? Yun ang feel ko eh, parang di ka aya-aya nangyari. You know, nung pumunta ako sa Brantford Honda, everything was good, di ba? Kausap ko yung lalaki. Kalimutan ko nga pangalan niya, but he was very nice. And then, you know, balikan kami. Sabi ko sa kanya, I was here, you know, last week. You know, nandun na ako sa file ninyo. I should be in the books, right? And you guys offered me $3,000 for the Toyota Highlander. Pero, gusto kong tignan yung CRV ninyo. Dahil I spoke to my broker and he said yung bayad dun sa insurance, sa CRV, hindi naman ganun kasama. You know, I just assumed na mataas siya dahil it's rated as the #1 most stolen car dito sa Canada, di ba? Ayokong mangyari yung nangyari sa akin dun sa Highlander. I wanted to make sure meron akong insurance quote bago ko kunin yung kotse. And sabi nila meron daw silang puti. Which is what you saw in the video. Yun ang gusto ni Mrs., right? Like, checked all the boxes. Anyways, when it came time to the test drive, sabi niya, I have to go speak to my manager, finance manager, whatever. Dito nag-umpisa yung hindi ko nagustuhan. Ang daming tinatanong sa akin. Sabi ganun, okay, where do you live? You know, where's your driver's license? Blah, blah, blah. Do you have a $500 deposit? Otherwise, you know, we can't let you test drive the car. I'm like, ano? You know what? We've taken out 3 kotse dito sa Brantford Honda. And every single time was a positive experience, di ba? Sasabihin pa nga nung sales agent sa akin, take the car for a day, bring it back tomorrow. No questions asked. They just take my driver's license because we are a returning customer, di ba? Hindi man ako bumibili ng hamburger, eh. Right? Plus, as far as all of my information goes, nandun na ako sa database, right? So parang nailang ako. And ayaw niya sa aking ipadrive yung CRV unless I put down a $500 deposit. I'm like, what? You know what? I've been buying cars for the last 20 plus years, okay? Maybe even more, longer. And I've never had a dealer, like a legitimate dealership, na sabihin sa akin, hoy, you know what? Mag-down ka muna ng 500. No way, man. No way. Anyways, sinakayan ko na lang. Hindi ako nag-down. Sabi ko sa kanya, you know what? I don't feel comfortable, you know, committing to a $500 deposit. But if you could do this favor for me, ikaw ang magmaneho. Drive me around. Diba? So sabi niya, okay, sige. I'll drive you around. So that was the most awkward 5 minutes test drive of my life. Basically, if I had to describe it, para akong nakaupo sa loob ng kotse next to my ex-girlfriend after we just broke up. Walang salitaan, walang ano. I don't know if she was having a bad day, but man, is it because mukha akong homeless? Dahil ito ang suot ko. You know, I'm wearing like a $3 sweater from Giant Tiger and a $2 t-shirt from Walmart. Come on, man. Oh, by the way, guys, you know, I do this on purpose. You know, every time na, you know, bibili kami ng kotse, bibili kami ng bahay, or anything like a big ticket item, right? I go out of my way to make it look like kagigising ko lang. You know, hindi ako nakapostura. I just go as is, like as if I just woke up like this. Because gusto kong malaman kung professional yung agent na kausap ko. You know, because if he's gonna treat me as professional as everybody else, it means we could do business, right? That's just me. Si Mrs. ayaw na ayaw sa akin yun, but that's what I do. Anyways, when we came back to the dealership, dumiretso siya agad doon sa office niya and kausap ko ulit yung lalaki. Yung nakita nyo, the guy that was showing me the white CRV around. And then, you know, we sat down doon sa desk niya. Hindi ko na vinlog because like I said, I respect their space. You know, I really, really respect their space. And he gave me 2 worksheets. Yeah, alam niyo yung worksheet that I always ask for, di ba? And sabi ko sa kanya, I told him the same exact thing that I told Dan from Toyota. Sabi ko sa kanya, look, I will be 100% transparent with you. You know, I'm not ready to make a decision yet. I'm not ready to commit yet. I have an appointment with Cambridge Honda. Dahil yung general manager ng Cambridge Honda, her name is Trish, a wonderful person. She used to be my GM sa casino. And, she did mention to me, last time I upgraded, the next time you upgrade, make sure you see me. Tapos, sabi po sa akin nung lalaki na sales agent, Mark, you know what? Unfortunately, my manager, yung babae na kasama ko mag-test drive, sabi daw niya sa kanya, wag ko raw ibigay yung worksheet sa akin. I'm like, what? But, sabi niya, like, the guy is actually very nice. It's the girl. Sabi po nung lalaki, but you know what, man? Take a picture if you want. There's nothing more than I want. There's nothing more than I want. I want your business. Basically, that's the message, which, you know what? I like that. I really like that. So, he allowed me to take a picture of the two worksheets. By the way, I went to go look at the white CRV, all-wheel drive. I looked at a white HRV, all-wheel drive also, mid-level trim. And I inquired about Honda Passport. Problema lang sa Passport. I love the Passport. We had a Passport before, right? Problema sa Passport, they're out of 2025 models. Sabi nila, I have to wait until 2026 comes in. And MSRP yata, it's something ridiculous, like $65,000 to $70,000 or something crazy like that. Tumaas na yung presyo niya compared to back in the day when we picked up ours, right? Back in 2020. So the numbers never would have made sense sa Passport. So it was between the CRV and the HRV. And you know what? Let me share the worksheet with you. Diba sabi ko, I just took a picture of it. So we're gonna go on my phone. I'm gonna put it on the screen so everybody can see, right? It's $205.19. Okay. After they applied the $3,000 credit na bibigay nila sa akin for the trade-in of the Toyota Highlander. Not bad, right? And the interest rate is 4.49, which is great. Sa Toyota, 5 point something eh. So, this is good. Dahil, the longer we keep this, the more money will be applied towards, what we owe versus the interest, right? So that's a very good thing. 205.19 makes perfect sense. Hindi ko lang nagustuhan dito, guys. Okay? They have dealer fee for $549. They have an EnviroTrack Honda tire protection for $599. Crazy, right? They have an OMVIC fee of $12.50. They have a tire recycling fee. What tire are you going to recycle? For $23.25. They have a protection package plan for $478.40. Okay, I don't need that. And they have wheel locks, chrome, okay, for $90.40. So sabi ko dun sa lalaki, look, I want to do business with you. I really do. Dahil at $205.19, man, not only would I be saving on the bi-weekly payments, bababa din yung insurance ko, plus yung gasolina ko, so it just makes sense. Besides, tatlo lang naman kami dito sa bahay, right? It's just me, my daughter, and si Mrs. Yung panganay namin, nakabukod na eh. So really, 90% of the time, it's just gonna be us three, and the HRV is good for that. Pero sabi niya, I'm gonna try. Okay? Great! So pumunta siya dun sa loob, kinausap ulit yung maldita na sales manager na nag-test drive sa akin. He came back real quick. Sabi niya, no, we can't waive any of those. I'm like, seriously? I've been leasing, buying cars for 20, 30 years, okay? Especially on leases. Hindi ko binabayaran yan because we're not planning to keep it anyways. Okay? It's a lease for the business. It's not a personal vehicle. It's for the business, right? So I don't need any of those protections. And you know what? He was very sympathetic. And sabi niya, Mark, if it was up to me, I would do it. Masarap siyang kausap. Hindi katulad ng babae. Anyways, so that's what it is, right? It's $205.19. Naisip ko lang kasi, if they can waive all of that, magkano yan? So that's $12, $15, that's about $1,700, give or take, of extra, bullshit that I don't need. Okay? It's just another way for the dealer to make money. And I get it, everything's a business, right? This is why, on my next video, I'm gonna talk about the difference between Honda dealerships, because they're all franchises, right? Versus Toyota dealerships. Dahil there's a huge difference when it comes to, negotiating for prices and deals, right? Watch out for that, Kala nyo lahat ng dealership pareho? No, they're not. Anyways, like I said, we skipped on the Honda Passport because hindi siya available, and the numbers would be off. It would not make any sense financially, right? So ito namang CRV for 5 years. This is a 5-year lease. They quoted me $248.70. Interest rate is, ano ba to? Man, 2.99%. It's under 3%. That's amazing. Okay, considering sa Toyota, everything is over 5%. So this is really attractive. And at $248.70, it's doable. Pero just imagine, if I can get them to waive lahat ng BS, all of those bullshit fees that they want to charge me, baka bumaba pa to. Maybe 220, maybe 218, in the teens somewhere, bi-weekly. Ang laking bagsak nun, right? But sabi nga nung lalaking kausap ko, they're not willing, it's all standard, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, like I said, I got some news back from my broker, and sabi po niya, it's gonna be $140, $150 a month for the brand new CRV, and that's doable. That's doable. Natakot lang po kasi dati dahil I don't want to pay an arm and a leg for insurance considering the fact na yung CRV is the #1 rated stolen vehicle dito sa Canada, right? I don't want to deal with that stuff. Anyways, it's actually not bad, so it's doable. And si Mrs. po, she likes a CRV. We've had 2 CRVs in the past. We've also leased them brand new. We had a white one and a black one in the past. It's great. Okay? Anyways, guys, like I said, gagawa pa ako ng isang video, I'll compare Toyota dealerships versus Honda dealerships. Ano pagkakaiba, and there is a big difference. But that's it for now. I'll see you guys soon.